58 degrees here in Middletown, Delaware. You're listening to WKKC 104.4 FM as we broadcast live 8 feet beneath in the man cave. In sports news, you have the LA Sparks taking on the Phoenix Mercury tonight at 10 p.m. I will not be up to watch that, but thank you ESPN in advance for my Friday highlight. Anyway, today is Throwback Thursday or Thankful Thursday. Thursday, May 21st, 2026. Tell us what you are thankful for or tell us a throwback moment. Put it in our comments section. Or if it's none of our business, put a capital NYB. None of your business because we here at WKKC 104.4 FM respect your privacy. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue on with this Throwback Thursday with our Born Day shout out. So our first one goes out to, Jonna Hussein Patterson, all right? That's why I called her Jonna. I never said her full name. I think it's Jonna, but I always call her Jonna from Dell State. Always just nothing but family from her from day one. Okay, so she was an upperclassman when I came as a freshman, and I remember when I first met her freshman year, just showed nothing but love, treated me like family, like a cousin and all that stuff. Like had me be like, yo, like family. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. And she's always been loving, and she comes back to the homecomings. It's always great to see her. Her and my guy PJ are together, and I tell you, that's a dynamic couple, man. Ain't nothing but love when I see them and just chopping it up with them, man. They are truly my family. And and here's the crazy thing too. She had a lot of cousins there that went to Dell State too. Like my freshman year, she's Danielle's cousin, Ian, Eshawn's cousin. In April, and I'm probably missing another cousin in there, but there was a lot of them there. So they were definitely deep, but nothing but love there at Dell State. That is my Dell State family. All right, happy birthday there, love ya. All right, next up we got my guy Paul Sullivan, Del Castle. Okay, Del Castle, he was on my 97 freshman football team. Those guys played angry, okay, for real. Okay, when you went on that football field, you went up against my boys. They were going to bring the thunder. They were going to bring the heat. Win, lose, or draw, okay, you were going to come out lumped up. And Paul was that guy. One of my favorite stories with Paul is, it was one random Sunday. I'm sitting down watching NFL films. His favorite team was the Green Bay Packers. They were doing a re-air of the Ice Bowl when the Packers played the Cowboys. And, I had all my football players' phone numbers. I called them up and said, hey, man, so turn on the NFL Network or whatever. They're showing a re-air of the Ice Bowl. You know what I mean? See you at school tomorrow. And I hung up. It was just a real quick conversation and everything like that. But you know how much he knows how much I love football, and he loves football, and that's how we got down. So anyway, Paul, have yourself a wonderful birthday there from Coach. Next up, we got Kima Jones. Kima Jones, also Del Castle. She's Del Castle, I want to say 97 or 98. Okay, so she had the young Mr. Collier, probably like my second year teaching. When we crossed paths, I think she had Mr. Anderson in physics class. I don't think she was actually in my class, but seeing her around school and all that there. Then the crazy thing is, years later, I wound up teaching her daughter, always called her daughter by her last name, Purnell, at Hodson Tech, and then and the daughter put me on blast too. You taught my mom and all that and everything, and then got the conversation and found out Kima was her mom. So anyway, you have yourself a blessed birthday there. All right. Next up, we got Lissa Watson. Hey, Lissa, Pottstown family and everything like that. Okay, and man, she's married to my guy Rodney there. Two awesome, great people from Pottstown and everything like that, for real. And listen, one thing too, I remember we go way back from the days of Scott's Bar. Scott's Bar used to be the place to be in Pottstown. Folks used to go there and hang out. Great place for all the blacks to come and congregate and get together and have a good time, hear some music and enjoy a good brew. But definitely always great seeing her. It's been a minute since I've seen her and Rodney. Hopefully our paths can cross in Pottstown sometime. But love what y'all doing with y'all family and everything. Okay, does my heart some good seeing y'all do well. So much love from WKKC 104.4 FM. Okay, birthday hugs to you, family. All right, listen, have a blessed one. Next up, we got Chris Rodriguez, okay? Freshman football, okay? He played freshman football for me at Del Castle, 1998. Another angry bunch, okay? All my teams played angry, okay? With intensity. I mean, we used to bring the thunder. We practiced angry, we played angry. Cool dude, though, man. Chris, You know what I mean? Hey, he played ball for me and all that stuff. You knew he was going to be genuinely a good dude. And also, I had him in phys ed class there at Del Castle. And man, just genuinely a great person. I see what you're doing on your page too, starting your family and whatnot. Man, have a great, great birthday there, Chris. Next up, we're staying with all Del Castle. We got my guy, Ricky Brown. Okay, Ricky Brown, Del Castle, class of 2000, 26 years ago is when he graduated. Okay, had him in phys ed class, awesome, great student and all that. Okay, then he later became like, because you know, once you age out of phys ed class, you only get in 9th and 10th grade, you get to be like a teacher's helper and all that stuff. And I think he was like a teacher helper. Well, I was like, yeah, because when they need to fill the schedule, I was like, yeah, he could be part of my class and all that. And he was auto body. He was auto body teacher. So back when I had the Accord, the 96 Accord and all that stuff there, you know, he's like, look, we need things to do down at auto body shop and everything like that. You bring the car down, whatever, I'll detail it up and everything, I'll hook it up. And man, I used to go there on a regular, like maybe every week, every other week. And man, and Ricky, and I was like, I don't want nobody working on my car but Ricky. And Ricky would detail, had my car looking like, woo. Okay, and he's a master of his craft. Okay, he also is a coach. I see he's up there coaching everything, football, basketball, and all that stuff, man. Okay, giving back to the youth and everything, and does everything with passion. Clean cars with passion, coaches with passion. He is just that guy, and he was a great student to teach and someone to have, man. So does my heart well seeing you do well, brother. All right, I tip my hat to you there, Ricky. Have yourself a blessed birthday there, Ricky Brown. And he used to do a pretty good impression of me, too. One time he did an impression of me in the health class. Had me cracking up. He had me down to a T. Next up, we got LaToya Hart. LaToya Hart. I want to say maybe she might have been class of 2001, 2000 at Del Castle. One thing about LaToya, I remember her freshman year. So with me being a freshman football coach and everything, we need football managers and everything like that to help out, like on the sideline and stuff like that, helping the players get the water and all that stuff. And she volunteered. She was like one of my managers for the football team and everything. So she was there on game days and stuff like that. And actually, there's like a picture too of me coaching on the sideline and all that stuff. And she like photo bombed. She's in the back smiling like that. It's a real funny picture. Maybe one day I'll post it on social media. But anyway, LaToya, have yourself a great and wonderful, blessed birthday there. I ain't forgot about you. Okay? The old phys ed teacher and coach sends your birthday blessings. Next up, last but not least, we got Candy Klinger. Candy Klinger Lewis. All right, so we know her as Candy Klinger in Pottstown. She Pottstown class of 91. So she was a sophomore when I was senior. 2 years behind us. And Candy, mad cool, for real. She was always in the mix and all that, like down to parties and all that stuff there, and hung out with us. And everybody, I ain't never known anybody ever had a bad word to say about Candy. She was like mad cool. She used to have some good parties too, man. There were times when she threw some parties and all that stuff there, and just super duper mad cool. Ain't seen her in a minute though. Hopefully I run into her whenever I get in a Pottstown and all that stuff. I see what you're doing with your family as well, Candy. And you have yourself a blessed birthday. So, folks, you guys know I don't own the rights to this music, but you can guess what you can name that too in the comments section. Okay. Also, you can tell us what you are thankful for on this Thursday or a throwback moment, or if it's none of our business, put a capital NYB in the comments section. All right, we have a channel on YouTube. It's at WKKC 104.4 FM. Make sure you like and subscribe. So I'm not going to take up any more of your Thursday. You guys have a wonderful one. Remember where you heard it first. WKKC 104.5 FM. Think it don't get any hotter? Think again. Peace.